Hello, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? It's your boy, Pimpmunk. Hope you're doing well today. I know you like to think that your shit don't stink, but it smells like poo. Let's see. Share this shit a little bit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yes. All right, let me see here. Boom, boom, boom. I know you like to think that your shit don't stink. Oh, no, what? I don't know. I just said, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm high in the morning. I'm high than a motherfucker. That beer coming in nice, Missy. Look at it, baby. I'm looking like Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Looking like a motherfucker Santa Claus. Baby, half the titles I title. See, I'm not like everybody. Everybody else always title like this person and that person are trying to like clickbait, right? I don't clickbait. I just type in whatever the fuck's on my brain and then I move on. Very Santa like. It's very Santa. Very Santa Oriental. That ain't the word. It'll be fully grown by Pimpmunk. It's growing pretty fast. Now it's hard to see like in the lighting on here but it's pretty out there, right? It's and that's pretty quick growing too, because I grow pretty fast, but like I said, I've never grown a beard in my 43 years. A full beard. I've had the goatee and stuff and never grown a full beard in my whole life. I wanted to, but I was always nervous that it'd be patchy or whatever. But I'm 43 years old now. I don't give a fuck. Let's just see what it looks like. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay, two things before I get to talking much. In the description below, there's a link. The first link, that is the equipment link thing that for my PayPal pool. It's $3,000. I got it set to June 1st. So I accidentally set it to May 1st when I set it up, but I edited it to June 1st. Now, when I finally make it all, I will, in a few weeks after that, I will be doing a 24-hour show. 24-hour show. 24 hours. I will be doing that. I'll give it a few weeks after that way I can set it up and have guests and all that shit. But anyways. So if we make that, that'd be cool. And yeah. Be awesome. Also, tonight's stream go though. $50. Small go, $50. Hope everybody's doing all right though. Well, most of you anyway. Most of you. Not all of you, but most of you. Oh no. I know you like to think that your shit don't stink, but it smells like dookie. So, anyways, got a couple things we'll talk about. Then I figured, this is what I figured. We'll talk about a couple things that I want to talk about that happened over the weekend. And then I'll tell some Pimpmunk stories if you like to. Stories of my past, of my misguided youth and all that good shit. First off, apparently there's a shooting. Was it today? That wasn't one of the things I was going to talk about. but there was some kind of shooting somewhere, and I hate that because that's becoming a story again, because for a long time we didn't have a lot of mass shootings for about a year there because of the pandemic, because there wasn't no mass crowds. But now we're getting mass crowds again. We're getting mass shootings again, which sucks. So whoever got shot, I'm sorry. Second, okay, now one of the things is this Logan Paul fight deal last night. I watched it live with Ben and Billy, right? We did a podcast, a Drunken Peasants podcast, and us three watched it and described what was happening as it was happening. That thing was rigged, 100% rigged. I said it as soon as it happened. I was like, that wasn't fucking real. It was rigged. And anybody who says it wasn't rigged is fucking silly. That shit was rigged. Major fucking rigged. Like I said, I watched it live as it happened. There were several things about that whole fight show that pissed me off last night, right? First off, I like this man. I've always admired this man, but Snoop Dogg annoyed the fucking shit out of me last night. I was so annoyed by watching that shit. And the way Snoop was acting irritated the fuck out of me. I was like, what is that old saying that, if you can be loved, but if you stay around long enough, they'll hate you or whatever. However, I don't know how it goes, but I'm sure some of you can tell me. I think that's what's happening with Snoop. I think it's going to happen with Snoop. He stayed around too long. And now the love that we all have for Snoop is going to end because, he's sucking Jake Paul's dick and shit. It's ridiculous. But that shit was so fucking fake, dude. It was such a job, and it was an obvious job. It was an obvious work. That shit was not real. That shit was not, he did not knock that dude out. It was, but he really hit him, pimp. The dude took a shot. It's nothing. It was so real. It was so fucked up. And, they all had a part in it, too. It was just ridiculous. And people are like, Jake Paul's a real fighter. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. The shit was just silly. It was silly. Got on my damn nerves. Let me see here. Thank you for liking my video. Okay. Yeah, somebody liked my video on TikTok. Hey, mother, how you doing? No, Jake looks great. There ain't no doubt about that. I said that he was coming out of the fight. I was like, damn, he looked good. He looked really good. He's all tatted up and muscled up. He looked good. That shit wasn't real. Have a feeling that if there was an investigation, Jake Paul's fights were all rigged. The dude has too much of an ego to lose. I don't know. But the shit was so fucking rigged last night. The shit was just so rigged. Remember, guys, link in the description, that first link. That's a link to get to help me get the equipment and all that shit that I need. And once it's going on to June 1st. And once that goal is accomplished, we will be doing a 24-hour stream. I will be doing a 24-hour show. I'll have a bunch of guests and all that good shit. So if you like for me to do that and like for me to have some good equipment to make good videos and stuff, please help me out. Also, tonight's stream goal is $50. $50, small stream bill tonight. So please help me out there as well. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, that J. Paul shit was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I was so annoyed by I didn't like that whole show, that Triller organization. I guess that's who hosted it or whatever. Don't like none of it. I think it was ridiculous. I guess I'm an old fucker. And also growing up as a boxing fan, and, I kind of switched over to MMA years ago, but I used to be a hardcore boxing fan, right? I love the sport, still love the sport. I just don't like how dirty it is, right? Boxing is the most dirtiest sport in all sports. It really is. Well, one of the most dirtiest sports. Cricket in like India or whatever is pretty fucking dirty too, from what I hear. But anyway, it's dirty as hell. So it kind of made me push me away from the sport. But the actual still sport of boxing, I still love. However, that shit was a mockery, man. Last night was a fucking... It just was not what I... It just sucked. It sucked. Suckity, sucked. So, also... there was an incident today that I was seeing an incident happen, and I didn't know if I should say something or what, and you never know if people are setting up shit for fucking TikTok or YouTube anymore. But I was coming out of the store, and my mom was waiting in the car for me. I was coming out of the store. And there was this dude, and him and his woman was arguing, and it seemed like, what the hell are they doing right there in front of everybody? But he grabbed her by the arm, and he was just, and I to myself, do I say something? Yes, I say something. So I walk up, and I'm like, hey, back off there. I said, come on, man. I said, you don't need to be doing that, right? I try to be nice at first, like, you don't need to be doing that. Don't touch her. And he was just irate, He was, and he looked at me and he had his eyes. And I was like, come on, man, don't do it. I was like, basically, I said, let's not do this. I said, you don't need to hit on her, and I don't need to hit on you. That's what I said. And because that's what would happen. I told him, I said, you don't need to hit on her, and I don't need to hit on you. I said, so just stop. And I said, please stop. And he said, well, she's being a bitch. I said, don't. I said, don't matter. I said, don't matter, bro. I said, don't matter. I said, you need to get in your car and leave. He said, well, that bitch is coming with me. I said, no, she's not. I said, she's not getting in the car with you. You're not going to touch her again. You're not going to speak to her again as long as I'm standing here. I said, you have to leave, or you're going to get beat up and then go to jail. So he gets in his car, and he goes, and she ends up calling her fucking mama or sister or somebody. So, yeah. So that happened today. Like I said, I didn't physically hit him or beat him up or nothing, but I was prepared to if I had to. But yeah, I talked him down. Basically, he was out of control. Seemed like he may be on drugs, like on meth or something. It seemed like she may have been too, but I couldn't have left and felt good as a man, and knowing I could have stopped the situation, and and so I did. I stopped the situation. And I was pretty secure in him not hurting me. Now, if it had been like a big muscle up dude or like somebody my size or whatever, then maybe I would have handled it a little bit different. But this dude, nah. This dude couldn't have fucked with me. And I knew that. And he knew that because I let him know real quick. But yeah, it was a shitty situation. I felt sorry for her, because, but I felt, and I know what I just said will piss some people. When I said I wouldn't have felt good as a man, well, people are like, oh, that's toxic masculinity. What the fuck ever, dude? If I honestly believe if a man can stop a situation from somebody getting hurt, and they choose not to do, then they are less of a man than they could have been, right? I believe that. If you don't believe that, that's fine. But I do believe that personally. I believe if you can stop a situation from somebody getting hurt, then do it. I was secure enough in my abilities that I knew I could stop the situation. So if I'd have walked away personally, I would have felt less of a man. It's not toxic masculinity or any bullshit like that. It's just how I feel. Yeah, so look at that. With this beard growing in a little bit, I look like Captain Spaulding. Do you like fucking clowns? Anyways. You heard the COVID vaccine causes blood clots. Well, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine had a couple of incidents, but Pfizer and Moderna, there's been none, I don't guess. So, yeah. Mother Potato, did you give to the equipment fund? You should. Also, you should tip. I stopped a guy from buying Legos. I feel like a hero. There you go. No, I mean, I'm all serious about this shit, dude. I grew up in a home of domestic violence, right? I grew up in a home where my mom get beat and shit. So, and I remember, like, when I was a little kid, dude, I was a brave little kid, apparently, but I would crawl into the bedroom where my mom was sleeping and get on her side of the bed and hold her hand, and blood would be dripping down her hand where he just beat the fuck out of her, and blood would be just all over her. And I would hold her hand, and then I would sneak back into my room a little later. So, and I'd be like 6 years old, 6 years old. It's fucked up. Very fucked up. And I remember, he didn't know I was awake, but I remember him dragging her into my bedroom one night by the hair of the head and saying, if you leave me, I will kill him. Look at him. If you leave me, he will die. And he would have too. That was a mean son of a bitch. She did leave him one time. And this is back before cell phones and all that shit, right? But she did leave him one time. And so in like midday, he gives her a call. She picks up the phone. She says, hello. He says, come home. She says, I'm not going to come back to you, Bill. He says, come home. She says, I'm not coming back to you, Bill. He says, John looked really cute getting on the bus this morning in his yellow shirt and his whatever he's wearing. And he said, if you want him to get off that bus this afternoon, then you will be home before the bus arrives. And that was back in like 80s and shit, where shit wasn't so, yeah, so, that was a mean motherfucker, man. I did grow up in a rough family, too. That's why I don't get involved in people's problems. See, that's one way to look at it, right? I don't get involved in people's problems. Well, I do. I'm sorry, but I do get involved in people's problems, because if you stay silent, it stays violent, right? That's the way I believe. That's how I believe. A little rhyme that I made up a long time ago, because I do believe if you stay silent, it stays violent. You don't have to get involved physically, but you can call the police, right? You can do something. You can give her a note and says, "Can I help you?" I do believe it's our responsibility to get involved, because if you don't, most likely she's going to end up dead. Now, I'm not condemning anyone who don't get involved. I'm not going to condemn anyone who don't get involved in these domestic violence situations. But me personally, I feel like unless a man, I feel like if I could have done something and then I don't do something, then I in some weird way I contributed into hurting this woman. So that's why I got involved today. I didn't put my hands on him or nothing like that. I would have. If it had came down to it and I had to put my hands on him, I would have put my hands on him. But I didn't. I didn't have to. I used my powers of persuasion and him being a smaller man than me, and letting him know that I would fuck him up. What's up, brother? We're just having a discussion, talking about what happened today and how I feel about, domestic violence situations. And, today I got involved in one. And like I said, I didn't put my hands on nobody or nothing like that, but I let him know I would. And I let him know, and I wasn't going to let her leave. She was not going to leave with him. Because, yeah. And to be quite honest with you, I believe she probably ended up back with him. It usually happens. But in that situation right then and there, she was safe because of me. And it felt good. But I do believe, I think it's a nice little quote rhyme that I always use. If you stay silent, it stays violent, it will be violent. Like I said, though, Mother, I won't condemn you for saying that you were in a rough situation growing up and stuff, domestic violence home. That's the reason you don't get involved. That is a lot of people's way. And like I said, I would never condemn anyone for that. But my way is the different way, the opposite. But I think these discussions should be had and stuff because there's a lot of, look, I know there's violent women out there that beat on men too. I know. But we're not talking about that at the moment. I'm talking about women getting beat on and hit on and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. I think if we can stop a situation, even if it was a woman hitting on a man, if you can stop a situation and if you feel safe enough to stop a situation, then you walk away, then you should feel bad. You should feel guilty because if you could have stopped it, there's no reason why you shouldn't have. Now, if you felt like your life's in danger or whatever, I understand. But if you feel like that you're safe enough and you can stop it, then do something. And you don't have to get physically involved because everybody's not as, capable of physically stopping somebody. Luckily, I am, right? Luckily, I am. In most cases, I'm physically able to stop somebody. However, even if I wasn't, you can call a phone. You can pass a note. Here's my number. If you need me, call me. Here's a 9. Do you need me to call 911? Just nod or something like that. There's things you can do. Yeah. I did turn out all right. I know how to cook. Hey, you turned out to be a good person. You've done very kind things to, for me, Mother. So I appreciate you. And I'm not downing you that you said you wouldn't, get involved. But I do get involved because I feel like I need to get involved. Because when I was very young, I made a promise to myself that if I could stop somebody from hurting a woman, then I would. Because I watched my mom get beat when I was little, when I was young, and he stopped beating her when I was 14 years old. Because I realized that I could beat him up, and I did, and so yeah. In that case, in that situation. In that case, I'm glad I could fight because I turned it on him. Right, I turned it all on him. For years, he tortured us. For years, he intimidated us. Because he was a big man. You're talking about this dude was like 6'5", right? And see, you got to think about it. He was 6'5", big man. And, just a hell of a looking man, right? My mom's 5 foot tall. Tiny little woman. And he used to beat the fuck out of her, man. And just beat the shit out of her. And like I said, he's 6'5", she's 5 foot. That's just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And growing up, of course, I couldn't do nothing about it. I was a child. But when I turned 14, I was a big boy. I was athletic. I was, and I was fucking cock strong as hell, dude. And I just had a lot of strength back then. And so I decided that it wasn't going to happen no more. And it didn't. And like I said now, I don't expect I don't encourage other kids to do that, right? I don't encourage kids to do that because they could get hurt. Luckily, I didn't. Luckily, I was tough enough to take care of it. And that fight right there between me and him. That fight right there was the only fight that I'm proud of. Well, no, there's one other fight I got involved in I'm proud of. But I was proud of that fight. I was proud. I mean, I've been in so many fights in my younger days. So many fucking fights, and I ain't proud of not one of them. Not one of them. It was violence that I could have avoided. I'm not proud of none of that shit. I'm proud of that fight. I'm proud of that fight because I protected my mother that day. I'm proud of that fight. Anyways. Food was your escape as a kid, then the gym became my zone. Okay. Yeah, I was a little fat kid, and food's still my escape. Of course, look at me. I have issues. Food's always, I'm an emotional eater for sure. For sure. So that PayPal pool link is the first link in the description. It goes on to June 1st. I'm trying to get 3,000 when I get the equipment. If you want to look at like the camera what kind of camera I'm going to buy, the camera is the first item. I think it's the first item on the Amazon wish list that's below. That camera or something similar to it. I'm going to buy some other stuff to go with the camera, stands and all that shit. And I'm also going to buy some mics. I don't know if I'm going to go with like the lapel mic or whatever. I'm going to go with something like that because I'm going to do some videos. I'm going to go back to regular making videos and stuff. Making regular videos. Also, there's some other editing software that's very expensive. And there's some other stuff that I'm going to buy. So I've been preparing this for a minute because I'm going to get back into making the videos kind of like I used to, but I'm also going to do skits and bits and maybe interviews, but I want it to look as professional as possible. I mean, I can't get a fucking, Comedy Central camera, but I'm going to make it look very good. And this is a good camera. And also, when I do start traveling again, I can take that camera with me and make videos and stuff and, pictures because Instagram is part of my social. Look, I don't really use Instagram until I travel. Now, when I travel, I use Instagram like a motherfucker. So yeah, that's one of the, you've heard me say before, use any avenue you can as part of your content. Well, Instagram is definitely a part of my content, but it's when I travel. I really don't do a lot when I'm at home enough to put shit on Instagram. Every now and again, I'll take a picture, but I really don't do anything exciting at home. But when I'm traveling, I kind of do. So yeah. But I need that equipment. So, anyways, yeah, and then also, anyways, I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, so that's cool. And speaking of traveling, I didn't tell my mom yet, but I'm planning on in November going to Vegas for my birthday. That way, I can hang out with Shabisky, hang out with Mrs. Parker, and also maybe get my boys out there. I talked to Billy and Ben. I'm sure Billy will. Ben may come. I'm sure Billy will, and I probably could get Jeff Holiday and him to come out and have a little birthday bash thing out there. So, I want to do that because then I'll be fully vaccinated. Because I'll get fully vaccinated next month. So, yeah. And also some other, trips I want to set up. Plan on going out to New Orleans also for like probably a weekend or something. And I can hang out with Monty and other people out there in New Orleans that I know. There's a lot of people out in New Orleans I know. So maybe even get to hang out with Galen again a little bit. Yeah. Red Eye, you still in there, buddy? Y'all people need to talk more. But anyway, let me see. Is anybody tipped? Let's see if anybody tipped. No, nobody tipped. Not yet, anyway. Okay. Ain't hardly nobody in here, but maybe there will be in a minute. What about TJ? Doesn't he live in Orleans? He does, though. I could probably hang out with some with TJ, yeah. By the way, we got a hell of a week planned for you guys on the Morning Wood, which I hope Wednesday's not solidly booked yet, but I'm hoping it is. But Monday, tomorrow, we got Burnt Toast and Fit and Kirby. And then Tuesday, coming back to the show, who he ain't been on for a long time because he's been busy, but Frank from the Geek Room and Mrs. Parker going to be here. And then Wednesday, I hope they show up. Hannibal and Monty from the Hannibal and Monty Shit Show supposed to be there. And Thursday, I think John Morgan and Skip Talk Live will be there. So it's a good week. Evil Abe's Highway to Hell. Yo, Pip, what's up, Evil Abe? How you doing? It's a hell of a name, bro. It's a hell of a name. It's a good name. It's a hell of a name. Anyways, so we got a good week planned for you guys. Oh, also, I know in next month, the first week of the month, on actually May 4th, Paul's Eagle's going to be here. On May 4th, Paul's Eagle going to be on the Morning Wood. I already got that booked, so yeah. Now that's a couple of weeks away, but yeah, he's me and him were talking, and I got him booked for May 4th. But working on it. That's that's not. I have to work on it. That's booked. So yeah, got a couple ideas for a couple more people showing up. That's one that's a really big YouTuber. I asked him a while back if he'd be on the show, and he said he would. But we hadn't like set a date yet. Yeah, this is a while back, so I'm gonna hit him up again. But hey, homie, I'm calling in that favor. Been watching you for a long time. Used to go by a different name. I dig your morning show. I always love Pimp Donna. Who the hell is Pimp Donna? LOL. Pimp Donna. You mean Pimp Isha? But thank you for watching, bro. I appreciate it. And we got a $50 stream go tonight. Small go. Also in the description, the first link there, you'll see that equipment fund link. $3,000 link. It goes on to June 1st. If we make it, I will do a 24-hour stream and have a lot of guests on, probably some of your bigger YouTuber fans that you like and all that shit on as guests and stuff. People ask all the time, why don't you have some of these bigger YouTubers that you know on the Morning Wood? Well, I do sometimes. And other times, these motherfuckers, a lot of them live out West Coast, right? They don't like getting up early. They don't like doing morning shows. They always say, Pimp, if you do a night show, I'll be on it. They always tell me that shit. And I'm used to that by now. And I don't ask some of them because I don't want them to think that I'm only fan, taking advantage of our friendship. Because you got to be sensitive with some people. Oh, yeah, I did a couple little things called Pimp Down when I sung Madonna song, yeah. But I do a character called Pimp Isha, that's what. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now, buddy. I know what you're talking about. Things are about to get heavy. I just settled on my lawsuits. Fuck you, Debbie! Oh, man, I tell you. This weekend's been so... You know what's crazy? Friday on the Morning Wood, I told everybody, look, I'm not going to be online at all this weekend. I'm taking a break. That's what I said. Well, I was on Saturday. I did a stream Saturday morning. And then last night, I did Drunken Peasants because Ben asked me would I be on, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll be on. So I did that, and here I am now. No break. I didn't take a break. I just, yep. So hopefully, maybe next weekend, I'll take a break. Yeah, maybe. Probably not. I say that all the time. I ain't going to stream this weekend. End up streaming 2 or 3 times. It's Red Eye's fault. I blame Red Eye. I do. We need more people in here, man. Oh, also, if you are in here, hit that like button if you will. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate it very, very much. Very, very, very much. Man, I miss TJ being. Well, things change, bro. Hi, Pimp. As Ben going to hit 40 this May, did you have any worries when you crossed the 40-year old threshold? Not really. I didn't stress out over it too much. I mean, I didn't want to be 40. I don't I don't want to be old, but and that's not old, but you're starting to get old when you get in your 40s. But there's nothing you can do about it. That shit happens to us all. And you can't stop it. Why not? I get blamed for all sorts of shit. Nah, you know I love you, boy. Shut the fuck up, you Australian. No, I really didn't. I mean, I didn't stress out over it, but it wasn't my favorite thing either. But yeah, like you said, you really can't do nothing about getting older. I mean, I'm 43 now, right? So, but I've always been one that's kind of young at heart, and still I am. But I am, I am starting to feel like older now. I'll be honest with you. I'm starting to feel older now. Certain things, oh shit, I ain't doing that shit. I'm too old for that shit. And I used to be one for a long time, didn't yeah, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck how old I am. But now I'm starting to be like, yeah, I'm too old for that shit. I ain't doing that shit. So yeah. Starting to feel my age a little bit more than I have in a long time. I'm starting to kind of feel 43. 22 was a good age for me. What happened? Why did it keep going? I'm trying to think, what year was the best year for me as far as, age-wise? I don't really know. I don't know. Or the word, I don't know. Most of my 20s, I was kind of fucked up, right? Most of them. I didn't really start getting a grip on myself until about 27, 28. Then I started to try to change my life around, and it took a while. Because I had a lot of fucked up shit going on. So it took a while, but I finally got there. And I think I'm a good person. There's still shit I could work on. I think I did turn into a good person thanks to my mom, that good raising, that good parenting. But I was a conflicted young man for a long time. So I mean, we're all different. Let's see if we got any tips. Y'all need a tip. No tips. No tips for me. I think as you grow up, you really look at shit different. Like, shit that used to bother me, I could give a damn about now. I'm like, it don't bother me. Like, I want people to like me, right? I would rather you like me. But if you don't, I'm not putting too much. I'm not gonna put no effort to try to convince you to like me. You do hit a certain age where you just stop, caring about shit like that. Like, I don't give a fuck. When you get to a certain time in your life where you're like, I don't care. I don't care. You just make noise like, it just don't bother you as much. Being accepted socially is a young person's game. I don't think that's an old person's game at all. And when you're younger, you want to be accepted socially and you want to be cool to people and stuff. But when you're older, you don't give a fuck. You find them friends that do like you and you just, whatever. Just get off my lawn and I'm happy. I hear you, Nicholas. Yeah, I don't know if it's quite like that, but it's just like, why put the effort into it, because you got other things to take care of. I mean, dude, I got so much fucking responsibilities. And I don't feel responsible if you like me or not. Fuck off is a phrase I use quite often. I hear you right now. I hear you, buddy. It's weird, and people are like younger people probably don't know what I'm talking about. People like Red Eye and other guys in here and women that may be around my age status. Y'all get it. Y'all know what I'm saying. Yeah, I know y'all do. I know y'all know what I'm saying when I say you get to a certain point where shit like that just don't fucking phase you. If you like me or not, what the fuck ever, I don't care. I kind of stopped caring what people thought about me when I was 22. That's awful young for that, When I was 22, I wanted to, it's just weird, But yeah, it's still different though. When you get to that certain age, like late 30s and 40s, you're like, I just don't care. I just don't care. These little things look like tampons, but boy, they're fucking awesome. It's them menthol sticks. Fucking awesome. Help me, man. They do indeed. I'm 48. I have impressed all the people I will ever need to impress. I am koala in the rain. No fucks given. Yeah, that's well said. I mean, you get to that point where like I've done what I can do. I've done what I can do. If you're impressed by that, you are. If you like me for that, then fine. I ain't doing no more. I'm too tired. I done did it all. I done did what I need to do. If you like it, fine. If you don't, fuck the fuck off. You thought you thought I was sticking cigarettes up my nose? I hear you. Now them things heavy, especially if you got a lot of sinus issues and shit. Helps you breathe, man. Helps you suck in the world. Damn, my back's hurting right there. Goddamn shit. My lower back's hurting like a motherfucker tonight. This shit's about to get heavy. Settled on my lawsuits. Fuck you, Debbie! So anyways, that link in the description, that first link, if you give $1, I don't know what the minimum is. But I think you can give $1, $2. It all adds up. And by June 1st, that's when the go ends. Maybe I'll have my 3,000 and get my equipment and stuff. Or maybe sooner if somebody gives more sooner. So head by if you can. Also got a $50 stream goal for tonight. If you can drop me 50, I'll hug you. I'll hug you virtually and physically if I could. I love you forever. Love you forever. I'm drinking caffeinated water. When did they start doing that, by the way? I mean, I know there's coffee and shit that's got water, but apparently they got these bottles of water that they drop caffeine in now. Caffeinated water. Like, why? That don't even sound good. If you ain't got other flavorings in there to cover it up, caffeinated water just don't sound too hot. Where we at? What do you mean where we at? As far as the equipment go, we're not very far yet. We got $53.50. Yeah, we've got $53.50 on the go on the thing. Who it is? Who is that? Know you like to think that your shit don't stink. They got pills for that. Pills for what, Rose? I don't need any more pills, man. I got medications falling out my goddamn asshole over here. I got so many fucking scripts now. Doctor getting on my nerves. I know you like to think that your shit don't stink. Drinking diet soda is okay. 0 calories won't kill you. Yeah? Oh, they got caffeine pills. Yeah, they do. But apparently, they got this water. You can just drink the fucking caffeinated water. I just don't understand that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. Oh, wait a minute. I was wrong about that. Okay, now it's the first item. The camera that I want to buy was not the first. It was the second. It was the first item, but I added some razors that I use my wish list as like a shopping list too. Like what a lot of times, like this is what I'm gonna buy next. So yeah, like I got some T-shirts on there. You see that Coca-Cola radio, vintage style AM/FM radio. I'm getting into Coca-Cola stuff again. I used to collect Coca-Cola memorabilia, stuff, and not memorabilia, but merchandise. Whatever. I used to collect it, and I'm gonna get back into it. I got a couple things, so yeah, I'm gonna set my bedroom up. Not this office room, but my bedroom. I'm gonna set it up in Coca-Cola stuff. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I know you like to think that your shit don't stink. Let me see here. No tips or nothing yet. We'll get it. Hopefully we'll make a $50 stream to go tonight because I want to. All that matters about a diet is eating in moderation. There's no point in putting caffeine in water. Yeah. I'm dieting right now. It kind of sucks, but I gotta lose some weight. I'm changing a lot of things. Like I'm growing a beard for the first time, and a full beard. So yeah. Changing a little bit, some things, got my hair, shaved my head again. My hair was all like, I had that funky ass hair looking, but like when I take my hat off though, and you can see over here, like it's kind of thick in the Right here, I fucked up. I'm not saying my head. I left that puffy and didn't leave that puppy. But anyways, this right here, I kind of look like Captain Spaulding from The Devil's Rejects. Tutti fucking fruity. Yeah. So, anyways. That's right, mother. That's right. That's right. You're right. You're definitely right about that. It is a marathon, not a sprint. I agree. Tutti fucking fruity. Getting some onion nut vibes from Game of Thrones. Onion, really? I know the Game of Thrones, but I can't picture what you're talking about. For some reason. You know what I'm watching right now? Deadliest Catch. I started on season 1, and I'm on season 3 now. And I never really watched it before. But I can see why that was such a hit show because it is interesting. It's very captivating because it's very captivating. So yeah. You know who I'm a big fan of? A lot of people shit on me about this, but I love Gordon Ramsay. I know a lot of people hate him, but I love the fuck out of Gordon Ramsay. I do. He entertains the hell out of me, man. I'm a fucking huge fan of Gordon Ramsay. I watch all of his shows. I still can't picture him, Nicholas, for some reason. I'm sorry, buddy. But a lot of people like me shit on Gordon, but I got a lot of respect for Gordon Ramsay. That dude's successful as hell, and he's definitely the top chef in the world, whatever. And he has really interesting shows. His shows are interesting. The next show you should watch is I Can't Believe I Survived. What is that? Is that a part of Discovery Plus or something? Because I just got Discovery Plus on Amazon Prime. They're offering it over there. I like getting a lot of those channels on Amazon Prime because it's like a hub. You can have it all in one spot. I Can't Believe I Survived. I will check that out, mother. I will check that out. See, I like reality shows, but I like competition reality shows like Survivor and stuff like that. But I also like, Deadliest Catch and shit like what Gordon Ramsay does, shit like that. I'm okay with it. Now I don't like shit like Housewives of Atlanta and shit like that. I can't get into that. But like Deadliest Catch and stuff like I can, I dig it. I know a lot of people that shit on the reality TV or whatever, but hey, I mean, it's entertaining to me. Some of it is. Some of it is. Some of it is. A man with tears. Let's see if anybody's tipped. We got a $50 stream go, and we also got that link for the equipment fund if you'd like to throw a few bucks there. So please help out. It is a documentary show that tells the story of people that survived getting lost in the wilderness or getting attacked by animals, etc. Okay, that sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I'll check it out, buddy. I found there was a show on Netflix that I really dug, and people probably will shit on me for this, but I don't care. But The Circle, have you ever watched that? It's a competition reality show thing. Uh, I thought it was quite interesting. Thanks for the recommendation, Mother. I will definitely check that out. Definitely. So Tesla are about to or have released self-driving software for their cars today. 2 people died in an accident, and at Tesla, nobody was in the driver's seat. Oops. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, man, that shit. That's to me just a recipe for disaster, right? I mean, they were going too far. They were going too far with that shit. I really do. I mean, just because we can do it, just because you can have the technology, don't mean you have to do it. You remember that when your mama told you when you was a kid, just because you can climb that high, don't mean you should climb that high. Same thing. Just because we can create this goddamn technology, don't mean we need this technology. At least until most cars are self-driving and network together. We do not have it. Yeah. We just don't need a shit like it. But they, they try to do shit like that, right? All this, not just the self-driving cars and shit, but all kinds of shit. Just because we can do something don't mean we should do it. And that involves in every aspect of life, It's like back in the day with the atheism shit, just because you can create an organization called Atheism Plus, don't mean you should do it. And they found out why. They have been selling this dream since I was a kid. I'm nearly 50. They're full of shit, yeah. Regular car driving isn't the safest. No. Yeah, that's a good point. I think until we master regular driving, maybe we shouldn't try to, get nothing to drive us. It's weird. But I'm with you, Red. I don't think they'll ever have it to where every car is that way. I just don't see that happening. I think everybody will always talk about flying cars. I had this discussion today with somebody. We ain't gonna never have nothing but flying cars. You need to get that shit out of your head. We're never gonna be in that situation where we got nothing but flying cars. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. A question: who do you blame if a driver's car kills? Yeah, good. It's a good question. I don't know who the fuck you blame. Elon Musk, I guess. And who programs the car in a situation where you either hit a bike or ride a person? Yeah. Elon Musk, dude, that dude freaks me out a little bit. I don't think he's that dude. Yeah, there's something about that dude I don't like. And the monorail salesman from The Simpsons must have been in the wind. Yeah, Elon's a little fucker, man. But he's a rich little fucker. Was he the third richest man or the fourth richest man? Second richest man. Maybe the second. Yeah, he's second. Because the dude from Amazon was number one. Elon Musk was number two. Some French dude or some other dude was number three. Bill Gates was number four. And Mark Zuckerberg was number five. Now, of course, Putin's really the richest man on the planet, right? We know that, but it's not recorded. He ain't releasing it, so they go by other ways. Richest man. We all pretty much know that. But for record's sake, that's how it goes right now. Yeah. What's the dude's name from Amazon? It slipped my mind. What the fuck is it? Jeff Bezos. Never mind. I'm not even looking at the chat room. It's Jeff Bezos. Yeah, well, thank you, but it just hit me. Yeah, it was Jeff Bezos. It was Elon Musk. Some dude I have no idea from another country. Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. I was sitting in the doctor's office when they showed that shit on TV. Speaking of doctors, I got to go back Wednesday. I got to go back to the doctor every week for the next several weeks because we're trying to get my medicines intact. Yes. But I had a couple good conversations. Had a good fairly short one, but a good conversation with Monty this weekend on the phone. I called his ass. And then I had a conversation via text message with Paul. So yeah. Paul's going to be on the show May 4th. May 4th. Which is a Tuesday. Excuse me how many losers we now hear come on, dude, just by the fucking camera and what we want. Excuse me how many losers we now have. Come on, dude, just by the fucking camera. What are you talking about? The reason SpaceX won that contract not because NASA thought they had the best system. Nope, they made the cheapest bid. LOL. Okay, Origin Blue has a better system, but it's expensive. Really? Okay. See, now, I don't know. I didn't know about. I don't know much about that. But I definitely trust you because I know you study on this shit. So. You know, Pimp Boo. I don't know what you're talking about, Mother. I'm confused. I know you like to think that your shit don't stink. But we ain't get much of a crowd tonight, man. We're going an hour. I hate YouTube don't fucking share my shit. That's stupid. I'm gonna Well, I'm hoping I'll go another hour, I think, but it's about all I'm gonna go though. Let me see here. Come hang with me. Knowing like the damn that your shit don't say. Not referring to you. I just think people rely on Amazon way too much. Oh, okay. Now I get what you're talking about. Sorry. It can ruin your social life. Yeah, I do. I rely on Amazon a lot. I do. You can refer to me in that situation because I do. I think we all do these days. Most of us. But no, you can't get the. By the way, you can't get the camera that I want at Walmart. I wish you could. And you may be able to. Fuck, I don't know. But I don't think you get that one. However, I can't get it nowhere right now. I ain't got the money. That's the reason I'm doing that fund. I can't wait till I get it though, because I'm also, like I said, the reason I want 3,000 because that camera's a little over 1,000, like 1,100 or something. And then I gotta get that software, which is about 400 or 500. Then I gotta get a very good mic for my camera where I record stuff. So that's gonna be about 4 or 5. So about 3,000. Yeah, but there's some stand tripods and shit too that I need. So yeah. May seem like a lot, but that's yeah. That's what it costs. What's up, Dev Shell? How you doing, Mr. Man? Shit, I'm sorry. That is your pronouns, right? Well, I don't know your pronouns. It's crazy. I guess I should ask these days before I just make assumptions. I watched the Origin Blue test launch. They got capsules, 60,000 feet. They said, okay. Then landed it using chutes and a retro rocket burst as it landed. Cool. But you are a loser, pimp. Some people will not go outside. They flat refuse to socialize. They need to unplug. I agree. She and they. Okay, I'm sorry then, Dev. I'm sorry. Did not mean to use the wrong pronouns. But I know Dev pretty well. I mean, I haven't talked to Dev in a while, but Dev's not going to get all upset, I don't think. Some people get all upset. But when somebody don't know, they ain't doing it purpose. Now, if they tell you to use these are my pronouns, I would prefer you use them. Okay, then you use them, right? But if you don't know and you say he or whatever, and they get all mad at you, it's like, but I didn't know. Why are you mad at me? I did not know. That's when I think that shit goes too far. Because you can't expect somebody to be a fucking psychic. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if you tell me, hey, I would rather use these pronouns, I will try my best. Now I may fuck up. But I'll apologize for fucking up too. But I'll try my best. But if I don't know and I use it and you try to stab me, then I'm gonna fuck your ass up. You know, Tommy, yeah. Yeah, I think you're in my age bracket, so I think you understand. That's what I was talking about earlier. When I was talking about age and stuff, where you get to a point where you really don't give a shit. But you got to understand, a lot of these young folks, man, they stupid. They expect us to just know. I don't just know shit. I don't fuck you. No, I try to be as respectful as I can. I do. Like I said, if you come to me and say, hey, I want this pronoun, then I'm going to try. You just turned 50? Yeah, well, you older than me. I'm 43, so. I'm mad at you, pimp. You don't get me. I try to get you. But a lot of young folks is hard to get. They're hard to peg down. Our generation is a little bit more simpler, right? We tell you what we want. We tell you we're up front, and this is what what I am. This is what I need. This is what, and then you do it. These younger generations, like, walk, they go around it like 553 times, and you still don't know what the fuck they want. It's just weird. Now, I know I sound like the old grumpy bastard, but it's true, though. This is true. Our generation was more blunt and to the point. I don't think most people would disagree with that, right? I mean, I know I'm doing that old person thing where our generation was better. Get off my lawn, you little bastard. However, I think if you're being real, being honest, our generation was more to the point, more blunt. You understood us more, right? It wasn't everything wasn't so fucking complicated. Now, was we fucked up and stupid? Absolutely. Things, but at least it wasn't that complicated. Well, look, the back in my day thing, it's kind of funny, but it's got some bullshit to it. There's certain things with the back in my day that are true. I mean, look, most of the things in the past were fucked up, but there was also some good shit from the past that has been lost and forgotten about. We ain't better. We just hate wasting time because the Grim Reaper's talking to us, so stop waiting. Yeah. I always liked Dev, though. Me and Dev never was like best friends or really know each other that well, but Dev was always pretty cool with me. Now, Dev, if I'm not mistaken, you correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you own a restaurant at one time? Or was that somebody else? Because I had in my head that it was you that owned a restaurant. Or maybe still do. I don't know. Or maybe it wasn't you at all. I like to think I'm pretty cool with most people. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yes, you did. Okay, I thought it was you. Okay, I thought it was. At least I didn't remember that wrong. I thought I knew one of you guys. When I say guy, I don't mean like that. I mean like you guys. So there you go. I knew one of you guys owned a restaurant. I just couldn't remember which one. I thought it was you. It's closed now. Okay, yeah. Okay. But I wasn't, like I said, wasn't 100% solid on that, but I thought it was you. And it was also you that did the fundraiser, right, for AIDS or whatever or something. Yeah, right. If I'm not mistaken, I did an hour on that. If I'm not mistaken, I did an hour, and it was a good hour too. It was a good bit, man. I fucking tore the roof off the fucking place. I really did. They asked me to do an hour on that fundraiser because they did a 24-hour thing and they had other people coming in and stuff. And some people, everybody was doing an hour, and I tore the roof off that fucking thing, boy. I was awesome that night. I'm bragging on myself, but it was true. It was awesome. Yeah. I mean, I had a really good little set there. That night. I enjoyed it. We need to do something like that again. I've been wanting to do a fundraiser for it's dark, but sexually abused children. But I want to find a fundraiser that actually 100% of the profit go to the fundraiser to the children, right? And it's hard these days to find a program like that, but I do want to do something like that. It is hard these days. It is very, very hard, like my penis. But that ain't very hard, though. We got no tips tonight, man. That's sad. And nobody gave to the equipment fund. I'm sad about that. That made me sad. Anyways, nothing I do about it. Let me read the guest list one more time for this week on the Morning Wood Show. Tomorrow, Monday, we got Burnt Toast and Fit and Curvy, two lovely ladies on the show tomorrow. Tuesday, we got Frank from the Geek Room and another lovely woman, Mrs. Parker. Wednesday, I think Hannibal and Monty, but I haven't got it set in stone yet, but I hope so. And then Thursday, I know it's John Morgan, and I think it's Skep Talk Live. And then Friday, we got Scientist Mail on. Scientist Mail will be on Friday. And maybe Red Eye if he wants to be on. But Scientist Mail will definitely be here Friday. So we got a pretty solid guest list for this week coming up. And the week after that, I don't really have it set yet, but I do know May 4th, though, we've got Paul's Ego going to be on. So, yeah. What's up? What's up, Greg? How you doing? You thinking today is a good day to sleep in a tent? Okay. Way down we go. Oh, oh, oh. Red Eye said he'll be on. So Friday we got Red Eye too. Way down we go. Oh. I like that song, by the way. Well, shit, folks. Shit, folks. Folks. Shit, folks. Doing all right, but sort of hurting in my heart. My grandfather's respiratory treatment is getting more bad condition naturally. Okay, well, I am sorry, but I really am. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. New Mad Max movie being made. He told me to be strong since he like a father role to me. Yeah. It's hard to be strong when you know you're about to lose somebody you love. Yeah. And you're never really prepared for it. You can prepare, you know it's happening, but when it happens, you're still not prepared. I mean, look, I knew my father was going to eventually go because he was in horrible fucking condition. But when it happened, I wasn't prepared. I thought I might have been, but I wasn't. So yeah. When we go home. Let's see. I may have to take that. When day 7. Sorry, I'm reading something. I just got an email. We know this is so important. Okay. Well, I'll have to check that out later. Sorry about that little pause there. I was reading some important shit. I lost my grandma recently, Greg. I can relate to the feeling. Mother Potato, I live with my grandparents, and I'm actually witnessing the whole declining. It's what happened with old man when you get old, bro. Yeah. That's what happens when you get old. You just watch them fade away. It's just sad. It's a sad way to put it, but that's what happens. Watch them slowly fade away. There's a train. How long have we been going? We're going an hour and 27 minutes. And I've yet to make one tip. That's sad. Well, I ain't got nobody hard. Well, I mean, I love you guys watching, but there ain't hardly nobody watching. I guess YouTube's like, fuck it, we're not telling nobody he's live tonight. Suck 8 people watching. What the fuck, dude? It's pathetic. I love the 8 people that's watching, but damn. Damn. Dude, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat something. I gotta go eat something here in a minute. You're not gonna tip Mother Potato after all this entertaining conversation that we've had, and me stroking your back and putting lotion on your knees. That's just wrong. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. I put the lotion on the knees. I put the lotion on the knees. Nice. Well, then you just disappoint me. I hope you get hit by a car. Twice. No, I don't. I'm joking. I'm joking. But I am going to be going shortly, though. Oh my God. Well, I ain't seen him in a while talking. Some of these motherfuckers, man. Tom Green? What's up with Tom Green here? Oh, okay. So what's trending? What's happening? Let's see. 12 of Europe's biggest football clubs from breakaway Super League. Okay, whatever. Godfather of Harlem. That's a show. So, Christian Cinema sending a picture of Arizona Senator Christian Cinema sipping a drink, sorry, and sporting an explicit Aladdin ring makes me run. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. These trends on Twitter right now are stupid. Kokada. That's trending. Police say suspect in custody after several killed and injured in Wisconsin tavern shooting. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. That happened yesterday. Somebody walked into a tavern and started shooting people. Jack Black is trending. Why is that? People show their appreciation for actor Jack Black after clip from 2003 comedy school rock began circulating. Okay. Oh, yeah. None of these trends are very good. Cryptocurrency prices crashed 15% for some fucking reason. Okay. Goob reviews. Do an impressive impression of whatever the fuck it is. Cry from the movie Troy. No. I have to pay $1,800 for my summer course and trying to buy a new car. It's hard to tip right now. I don't care. Do it anyway. Fuck you. I'm joking. And what if I told you that all the green energy projects in the world do? Man, I gotta get glasses. Let me put all these. I bought these fucking reading glasses from goddamn Dollar Tree. They ain't very good though. What if I told you that all the green energy projects in the world do not mean shit because of the power used to mine crypto? I'm gonna get another better pair of these from Walmart or something. I know they're not good for your eyes, but fuck, nothing's good for my eyes. Worthless now. Okay. Take a dump on it. Well, I got a feeling somebody's gonna be going pretty soon. I'm gonna warn you one time. Do not spam and don't be stupid. I'm talking to you, goob. Well, watch this, goob. No hands. And I'm still gonna get you out of here. Watch. No hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye. 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 And yep, there you go. Bye. See, I didn't even have to do it. I got magical powers. I got magical powers. Hey. Anyways. Long time no see, Pimp. Alright. I don't know who you are, but alright. That's some powerful answers. When you get your shit stuff from. I get it from I don't know. Anyways, got a $50 stream go. If you guys can help out, I appreciate it very much. I'm gonna finish out this hour and then I'm gonna go away for the night. And also in the description below, the first link, there's an equipment fund. If you could help out that way, please do, because I really need this shit. And I appreciate it very much. And if we make that goal by June 1st, I will do a 24-hour stream. So you was a Patreon forever. Then why did you stop being a Patreon, Garrett, if you love me so much? All right, night, Nesbitt. I tell you what, Garrett, you need to drop $200 tip right now. That's what you need to make up for not being a Patreon anymore. Mm-hmm. What's up with that, man? What's up with that, man? What is up with that? Bitch, I'm a big gangster. I turn around with that oil, cocaine, the spangle. 100 up, just surrounded by the angel. I was checking my TikTok, see what was going on. Oh shit, they brought that video back. Bitch, you ain't no gangster. Hey. Anyway, hold on. Wait a minute, let me put some pimping in it. Let's see. Low. Huh? There you go. Hold on, wait a minute. Red eyes penis, 73 inches. Oh, yes, I said it. Battery. 33. 79,000. Man, ain't nobody watching tonight. This sucks. Let me just look at this shit right quick. I'm over looking at that camera. Let me see what kind of equipment I need with it. I'm probably gonna need one of those lenses too. I remember Red Eye telling me a while back, get the lens. If you get that camera, get the lens. I think it was you, Red Eye. Was it you? It might not have been you. But I think it was you. Or somebody. It was you. Shut the fuck up. Don't lie. Cause we was in, yeah, it was you, motherfucker. It was you. Shit, there is a fish eye. I'm not gonna do that. What my mama doing? I hear my mama rambling in there. She need your old ass to bed. Hey, mama, why don't you take your old ass to bed? Why don't you take your old ass to bed? She called me a smart ass. Red Eye said you suck. I don't know what I was holding on for. I know Mother said hold on. I don't know what I'm holding on for. Hey, Mama, when you get out of the restroom, if you get out of the restroom, come to the door. I ask you something. I'll mute them because I ain't ask my mama something. He is a dirty commie pinko out there. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys, for just a second. Let me mute. All right, you say hey to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Tell everybody to tip. So y'all tip, motherfuckers.
I'm going to bed. Y'all have a good night.
I love you, Mom.
I love you, baby. You nobody say nothing back to me.
Do what?
They didn't say nothing back to me.
Well, they ain't had time. There's a delay, baby.
Do you need anything before I lay down?
No, ma'am. Red Eye just said hello.
Hey, baby.
She said, hey, baby. She's going to bed. I don't know what I was thinking about. Well, I'm going to go here in a minute, guys. I was told to hold on, but now that's what you said hold on for? Where you can say back. But I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna go in there and find me something to eat. And ain't me. I couldn't draw an audience tonight for shit, man. That's weird. I hate that. Whatever, man. But I appreciate you guys. The ones that were watching, I do appreciate you. And I appreciate you liking and sharing if you did. And we will see you guys tomorrow on the show. We got burnt toast and fit and curvy tomorrow. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope y'all have a good rest of your night. And peace out later, taters.